fight the beef with the 2/3 of Israel, man. Because the scriptures say everybody ain't gonna make it. He read earlier that if you be in Peter, that if you begin at your house, will shall the end of them be that obey not the gospel. So it's really talking about the heathens. Because it's talking about beginning at the house, something like Nate, 14th Street, Mr. Softy, HODC, Comfy, and then the Most High gonna start going to the Babylonian churches, Egyptology. All right, and then you're gonna start dealing with the heathen. The further you go down, it's less and less mercy, man. Less and less mercy. Okay, that's a prophecy that's why Jake can't even get used to. Cause ain't nobody talking about that except for GMS, man. Ain't nobody telling y'all about that. That's why it's hard for y'all to adjust to it. It's like talking to a nigga woman, man. You know, when it comes to prophecies, man. Okay, go ahead.
Back in 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 2. I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much mold whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world. There be many created, but few shall be saved.
There be many created, but few shall be saved, and that few is the elect, the 144,000 the 144,000 in the elect. Those are the few, man, because the world is going to be repopulated. Okay, all we need is the elect and some servants. All right, there's going to be Hamites that make it, but that salvation is going to be dealing with in America, man. All right, that's what the main salvation is dealing with. Being saved, you got to be saved from a danger. America's going to be blown up, man. It's going to be that lake of fire that the Bible speaks of. And America should be proud because the end of the revelations and all the prophecies is talking about you. Talking about you, baby. You know? Talking about blowing you up. It's all about you. You know? Go ahead. No, that's it. I want Isaiah 10 and 7. Give me Jeremiah 30 and 11 also. Isaiah 10 and 7. 30 and 11.
I got the new one.
Yeah. Isaiah first.
Isaiah chapter 10, verse 7. Howbeit, he meaneth not so, neither doth his heart think so, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few.
It's in the Most High's heart, destroy and cut off nations. First off, the Lord ain't dealing with everybody. Alright? Not a few, man. The Lord about to wipe this place out. So we're gonna go into Peter and say, what your conversation should be, man, knowing this place should be destroyed. You need to consider that the chip is the mark of the beast, man. Alright? Take the time out and really dig in and really try to receive it. Okay? Get the information. Don't just hate. You old hating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm about to chip the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. We ain't never Elder Ariel ain't never taught that. High Priest Ariel ain't never taught that. Alright, that's what y'all say. He ain't taught that, so I ain't rolling with it. You don't look at it and say, well, it makes sense. Okay, the scriptures say it. Filter everything through the scriptures first off. Y'all don't do none of that. Alright, because you're a bunch of niggas, man.
Can't teach a grenade since you either.
Yep. But a lot of, that's why when they fight that, when Nate, he teaches that.
Right.
But they still stuck in that mindset, so to speak, you know?
Right.
You know, but like you said, they adjust to some things. You might want to adjust, you know, keep an open mind about everything. Filter everything through the scriptures. Okay? Like, how you think we end up being under GMS, man? Because we filter everything through the scriptures when we was coming up. But when I first listened, it was you and a light-skinned brother. No, it's him and a light-skinned brother. I think it was Barack. The other guy, he wears a turban.
Oh.
Okay? And guess what? The first video I seen was Nate teaching the name of the Lord. I still got the notes to this day, man. Alright, when you were saying, when the baby, why you think the baby said Gaga and Dada and Mama, those are Hebrew words and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first video I seen. And I learned the name. Alright? Saying, we don't know the name. Most High gonna bring you to the name. You know what I'm saying? Wicked wicked ass nigga.
Yeah, why would they say call on the name of the Lord and we don't have it? You know, that don't make sense. It don't add up, man. You want the Peters or you want the Jeremiah?
The Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 30 and 11. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee.
Yeah, the Lord is with us to save us. Okay, go ahead.
Though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee.
That's so at the end of the day, the Lord Most High is talking about destroying everybody, right? And including Israel, but he'll make a full end of all nations, and that full end is talking about their rulership. Okay? On our part, it's gonna end a lot of these Jake's rulership, the little baby rulership they had, and it's gonna reestablish New Jerusalem. Okay? Go ahead.
But I will correct thee in measure, and I will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
Yup, you will not leave us altogether unpunished, because everybody gotta receive their judgment, man. Alright? But we working on to lighten up that ass whooping, so to speak, man. Which is basically salvation, man. Okay? Because he said those he loved, he chastised by measure. Basically, he chastised you continuously. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you know how people load up that ass with this whole wait, and then they just go all out. That's what Most High is gonna do to the wicked and the heathen, man. Okay? And 2/3 of our people.
It's perfect sense because in the book of Psalms, our forefathers, they was like, you know, they were seeing how these heathens is living, man, and they unpunished. Then he seen their end. You know, just to add to what the brother was saying, they're gonna get that one, the big payback, man. They're gonna get that great ass whooping.
Give me that Peters.
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
Yep, stir our minds by way of remembrance. Remembering what? The scriptures, man. Alright, it's all about the prophecies. You gotta get into the prophecies. Because it's already in this. Okay? You don't gotta be telling nobody no damn strategy on how to get up out of here, man. You just tell them the scriptures, man. Okay? And the Lord will put the Spirit on you to do the rest. Okay? There's no technical way you're going to be saved. You don't even know if you're going to be saved. You don't know what his salvation might come a different way. At the end of the day, we all will be picked up by the chariots. At the end of the day, we have no control over whether we live or die. All right? It says that, I believe the Wisdom of Solomon or Ecclesiastes that nobody have power to retain the spirit, man. So ain't no technical way you get some food and get a bunker. The Most High, if we want you to be destroyed, he could just have your ass, he could just have you give up the ghost, man. Alright? If it just came down to it, man, ain't no technical way you're gonna be able to duck martial law in the missiles, man.
You have a bunker buster following you.
Yep, a bunker bust. They got new bunker busters that go I don't know how it goes deeper then, basically. Because it usually goes a certain level. Now they got it to the point it goes deeper, man. Alright?
That ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior.
And that you may be mindful of the words spoken by the prophets. Well, what's another? We already told you that a lot of people are going to be destroyed. What's another one? That it says they should be fighting a roaring, crying and blood, but this is going to be with burning and fuel of fire, man. We're still talking about the missiles, man. All right, you're supposed to be preparing the people for that. Telling them to get food and having a plan. How you gonna have a plan of action against a fucking RFID missile, man? I mean, not RFID chip and the missile.
Hey, shit, they probably got RFID missiles.
hey, track your ass, man.
Right, exactly. It makes
Put the
sense.
chip in you and track your ass and hit you right on the money. You know, but how you gonna have a plan against an ICBM missile, man? What is your plan of action? All right? There's no plan of action against a machine of destruction like that, man. The only plan of action is to have faith in the Lord. Okay? Saying crazy people normally sit there, nut, will sit here and say the sky is falling, but they never have a plan of action. You say them, then what? You know what? We say the sky is falling, but guess what? He asks us what the solution is: have faith in the Lord and keep the commandments. Okay? That's the plan of action, man. All right? That's the plan of action. It may not be as stable as what you want it to be, man. That's why it's called faith, man.
Faith-based.
Okay? Go ahead.
It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust.
Like Nate, walking after his own lust, man. He won't be the top dog. He want to have a good job. He like living in America. He wants New Jerusalem to come right on down on America and everything gets refurbished. You know, it turns into the kingdom of heaven. That's what Nate wants, man. He keep his job. He'll be a police lieutenant, a detective, but now he can have his beard. He can wear his garments, but he's still a detective to make even more money. You know? Go ahead.
And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
That's basically what you're saying. Y'all saying don't worry about the RFID chip. Or what they said, being here 30 years from now. You know what I'm saying? This and that, because you're not anticipating the coming of the Lord. It says you're supposed to hasten in the day. Okay?
And like you said about the chip, that's prophecy, man. What it said, second verse, it says, being mindful of the words which were spoken by the holy prophets. They didn't say it for no reason, man.
Yeah.
So instead of being mindful, you're making light of a serious situation.
Yeah, they just make light of it, but they're not mindful. They don't sit there and dig and find out what it is. Because it's a serious matter. All right? Very serious, man. Because if you get this mark of the beast, then that determines your salvation. It solidifies your salvation if you get this mark. So if you care about the congregation, you need to find out what that mark is. If it ain't the RFID chip, which the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, but Nate, since you say it's not that, then you need to be finding out what it is so the people don't get it. Okay? What you about to say?
You say Habakkuk, you say the vision is for an appointed time. It's talking about the prophecies. But since he don't go on no prophecies, he don't know the appointed time. He can't see that we in that appointed time right now. This is why he's saying, you know, so we're going to be here for 30, 40 more years.
Yeah, he don't watch the news. He ain't really into that, man.
It's a domino effect. Because you don't do one thing, you're not going to get the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not 88% truth or 74% truth. You got to do 100% truth. You got to eat the whole road.